morning. Good morning. Just wanted to jump on real quick before I had to get to work. So, y'all know I'm always coming with some uncomfortable questions, but I'm going to ask them anyway because everybody else be acting like they scared to ask. So, I'm trying to put this gently. In these conversations that I've been having with single men, and even women, but men are initiating these conversations with me more so than women. But I want to know, how are y'all saying y'all want a relationship and you want your soulmate and you want to be with somebody and you're already bad-mouthing the relationship? Like, dudes, do y'all realize that y'all could be bitter too? And so now I'm kind of feeling like if a man sits and continuously complains about his experience with a bitter woman, I think you're bitter, homie. I think you're bitter. And I kind of feel like a lot of people are single because they didn't mature mentally, because we're at this age of maturity. Like, we're not kids, we're not babies anymore. We've been here, well, my age group, we've been here at least 40 years. So in 40 years, we should definitely be able to walk our kids through this, right? But you can't walk your kids through certain situations if you're not mentally equipped. Period. You guys, you can't be in a successful relationship if you're not mentally equipped for the relationship. If you go into a relationship thinking negative, then that's how the relationship is going to be. It's going to be negative. Ladies, if you're insecure and you think that this man is cheating on you and you can't get past that, then you probably should just leave him alone. Because all that trying to check his phone and trying to catch him cheating, and that's going to drive y'all both crazy. Honestly, it is. It's going to drive y'all both crazy. And if he's not cheating, he going to leave you alone, is what's going to happen. Because people get tired of having to try to prove themselves. So I would say, if you know it's in your man's character to be sneaky and conniving and betray others like that, if you know that's in his character, then it's probably best that you leave him alone. And fellas, if she's always saying something negative and she's always comparing herself to somebody else, don't stay until she makes you bitter. I mean, address the situation. Try to go through whatever y'all can come up with. Because at this point, y'all should be adults. Y'all should be able to sit down and talk about it. And if she's not receiving what you're saying, then, I mean, I don't know. Some people have to understand the consequences of it. If I tell somebody in my relationship what's wrong and he doesn't work to fix it, after a while, he gonna suffer the consequences of whatever it is. That's just what's gonna happen. I gave you the opportunity to fix it, and you didn't fix it. So whatever happens after that is whatever happens after that. But I just don't understand. It's really a lot of y'all mindset. Like, honestly, I'm single because I tend to overlook my own instinct, honestly. Because I'm one of them people that I kind of wait until you show me who you are before I just leave you alone. And my cutoff game is strong, y'all. So I'm one of them people. But kind of in the back of your mind, you already have an idea of this person's character. You've already seen some shady stuff in this person's character before they got to you. So if this person, for instance, if you're dating somebody and they don't have a problem with doing, let's say, a family member wrong, maybe they get into it with their brother or their sister or something, and they don't have a problem with doing them shady, it's just a matter of time before you get done shady. It's just a matter of time. If it's in their character, there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it. It's in their character. So you really should just pay attention to the character of the person and not sit and try to imply that you know what they are, what they're doing, or assuming that you know because this is what you want. Because that's not how it works, y'all. That's not how it works. And a lot of people at 40, unfortunately, is not mature enough to be in a relationship. That's just what it's boiling down to. Y'all got all this, oh, well, I don't want this and I don't want that. And y'all got all these rules and regulations. And don't get me wrong, I'm all for protecting your peace because I definitely protect my peace. But I don't have all these, oh, I'll never date a guy that does this and does that and does this. Like, I have associates that say, oh, I'll never date a dude from prison. It's not ideal, let's say that, but sometimes maybe he had to go to prison so that God can get to him. Maybe he had to be isolated so that he could mature mentally. So maybe when he comes out of there, which that's what we pray happens, when he comes out of there, he's actually had a coming to God moment, coming to Jesus moment, and he's more equipped for life. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. Now, if he got in there and he got stuck and he's still mentally at the same age he was when he went in there, maybe he did 10 years, maybe he was 20 and got out at 30, but he's 30 years old, still thinking like a 20-year-old, that makes sense not to deal with him. That makes absolute sense. But all this, oh, I'm not going to do this because of that, and I'm not going to do that because of this and this and this, and like y'all already put negativity on y'all relationship before y'all even get in it. It's already. And ladies, these men are bitter too. So understand that. Ladies is bitter. I understand, fellas. I'm not saying they not, because some of these women are just spiteful for no reason. And those insecurities don't always come from a dude before you. Some of those insecurities are childhood insecurities. Just like these men, ladies, some of these insecurities are childhood insecurities, and they don't want to admit that. So you really should take the time to pay attention to what you're signing up for and not just what you assume you want, because there's a difference. Y'all, and at 40, let me just tell you, I'm not looking to do this again at 50. So I'm definitely going to take my time. Because I don't have the patience. I don't have the patience now. So I know in 10 years, I'm definitely not going to have the patience. Because the person I am now is definitely not the person I was 10 years ago. And if you're judging me from 10 years ago, good luck with that theory, boo. That's all I could tell you. Because I age like fine wine. I only get better. So I don't know. Everybody doesn't do that, but I won. So I just want you guys to start thinking about some of the stuff that you're actually speaking into existence. And maybe you done ended your relationship before you even met the person and got into it just from your mindset. Y'all, for every negative thought, think of 3 positive solutions. Okay? For every negative thought, 3 positive solutions, and stop limiting yourself. All right, y'all. So I'm going to get off of here. It's about time for me to get to work. Talk to y'all later. Have a blessed day. Hopefully this is positive energy and it puts something on your mind to where you're not self-sabotaging yourself. Have a